How's it going, everybody? Jon MacLennan here. Hope you're having a great day, and thanks for checking out this video. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you some soloing secrets from Jimmy Page as we break down his solo note for note on Living Loving Maid, She's Just a Woman. We're going to use some hammer-ons and some really big string bends, as well as a chicken pickin' sort of chromatic style run that starts at the 5th fret and ends all the way up bending the 14th fret. Now, before we get into the lesson, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe. If you're new here, we post brand new guitar lessons every single day. The goal of this channel is to reach as many people as possible and help the world get better at guitar. Also, you can get a free PDF in the description below all about soloing. At the end of this video, you can check that out, and that'll really just further your study if you're interested in learning more about lead playing. All right, without further ado, let's get into the lesson. Living Loving Maid, let's break this solo down. I'll play it for you first, and then I'll break it down phrase by phrase. Here's what it sounds like. Let's talk about the chords first that this solo is played over. So we're going to be playing 2 bars of D to start off. Then to 2 bars of A. Then back to 2 bars of D. And then we'll hit this E, and there's a break there where it goes to just guitar. So let's start off with the first phrase. Page hammers on from the 14th fret to the 16th fret on the D string. Then you go to the G string. That note is 14 there. 16, 14, 16 on the G string, and then you do this little half-step bend. So that's the first phrase, and again, that's over the D chord. So he's hammering into the major 3rd, then the 5th, the 6th, and then bending into that flat 7. Da, 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 da. So it makes it a D7 chord. Da, 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 da. And Page likes to do that. He'll bend into that flat 7. Then he actually does the same thing again over the A chord. This time, instead of a half step, he's going to go with a minor 3rd bend. So this is going to be fret 17, bending all the way up to, let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fret 20 is what it should be sounding like. That G note there, E to G. And then D, C sharp, which would be the 15th fret, 14th fret. So he's just coming down. So that's the first 2 phrases. Here they are played back to back. 3 and 4 and. Now, it is kind of a halftime feel, but what they are actually 8th notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we do the first phrase again. Next, we're going to play this really cool ascending lick. We're going to start on the 5th fret of the B string and play every note. This is called a chromatic run. We're going to play every note up to 14, and then we'll come back 1 to 13. Then 14 will bend a half step. So it goes up to that 15th fret. So now in between each note, this is where Page does something really cool. He adds like a muted scratch sound. So what I do here to get this sound is basically you play the note, and then what you do is you put your middle finger on the B string and you pluck it with your pick. So it's like, so it's a, see the muted pluck there. And then you pull the string for the next fretted note. So now there's a few ways that you could finger it. I am just showing you here with one finger, but you could do something like this, which I would recommend. I'm talking about the fretting hand now. So I'm gonna go first finger, second finger, and then take the second all the way up. And then back to your first finger, then bend that half step with the second finger. Now check this out again. That note is being bent a half step into the D note here, which is actually, again, that flat 7, because the band's going, and we're, so it's a really cool sound where you just bend that flat 7, and it has a lot of just rock and roll to it. So one more time, I'll use the first to second finger. So here's each phrase put together. So we're gonna go. There you go, guys. That's a breakdown of note for note how to play the solo to Living Loving Maid. Also, be sure to check out, I've got a full series on my channel called Inside the Solo, where I break down tons of solos just like this, note for note. So be sure to check that out. Have fun practicing this song, and we'll see you guys in the next lesson.